Like, do you ever just crave male attention?
Yeah.
Like, all the time?
All the time.
Like, it's not even that I want a boyfriend right now. It's the fact that I just
want someone to. I just want to know someone likes me.
Yeah, I just want attention.
Yeah.
But I want it from, like, a man that I actually...
The right people.
Like, I want it from a man that I actually like. But, like, I'm just so...
But the thing is I want and, like, actually talk to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but, like, I want them to, like, make me a priority, but, like, not actually.
Yeah. Okay, wait, yes.
Like, I'm so annoyed because I just want a man to cuddle me right now, but I don't want to just be a piece of ass.
Yeah. And, like...
But, like, I don't want to necessarily date them.
No.
But I would be open to it. If it was the right person.
The right person.
Yeah.
So listen, while that video sounded extremely stupid, I love it. I love this about the internet. You get to see in this internet era women express themselves like men are not in the room. You get to see on Twitter and on Facebook what goes on inside their heads, things that you won't find out from conversations, because a woman that likes you or a woman that you're pursuing is not gonna say something this weird and this fucking dumb to you. She's only gonna say it, in the confines of her home or something like that, when she's only with other women, and when she expects, just only other women to see this shit. That's just what it is. So let's break this down. The first thing we're going to discuss is women's raw need for attention and stuff like that. Now, men don't really have this. When it comes to men having this, they would have it towards something that they are like talented at. Like, for example, I'm funny. And if I have an audience, yeah, I want to tell a joke. And yeah, I may want validation for that joke being laughs. Things of that nature. And if you look at a class clown, that's how they work and things like that. But at least you can point to a talent associated with that. When it comes to women, we know that since they're children, their ego is driven and boosted by the compliments and the princess treatment that they get, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So once they get out into the world and they start dealing with boys and stuff like that, that comes as well from them as far as their peers and things like that. And their ego just grows over time, and they get more accustomed to this. Now, where things go crazy in this generation is social media. Social media takes the amount of attention that they could get to astronomical levels in comparison to a woman from, like, say 1950 to 1990. You could even say 2004, before MySpace and all that stuff, like 2003. But once we get to this, internet stage, things begin to change. So at the end of the day, like, they just have a raw craving for attention. I have tried to make sense of it. I've tried to get it. And the thing is, trust me, I've done a lot of research, and I've done a lot of thinking. I've watched a lot of shit. I've read some shit. Like, it's something that I will not be able to fully grasp as a man, as far as like what in their body makes them crave attention in the way that they do. But the only thing I could say is it's conditioning. It's conditioning. It becomes an addiction, and they are addicted to it. And if you, as a man, you just haven't had that type of attention, especially just for existing, especially just for your physical body and stuff like that. I don't care if you are a musclehead motherfucker. You're not getting as much attention as an average fucking six. You're just not. And even then, you only started getting it when, You got your muscles and you didn't have your muscles at fucking 14 or no shit like that. So as far as you, this is something that is new to you. Remember, I said as far as this, it even starts at the dad with the princess treatment and things of that nature when the kids, like when the women are very young. So this validation that they get, this princess treatment and all of that stuff that they get, that's it's just conditioning. And by the time they are 20 something, first off, the attention just boosts crazily at certain points in their development, especially at a time like 18 to 21 when they get in the club and they go into college or whatever the case may be. Once they're at that point in their life where they're going out and they're exposed to the world, not just the guys in their school, you know, that's when it goes crazy as far as the amount of attention that they get. So they're conditioned differently. That's the only thing I can really say, that they are conditioned and it becomes an addiction. Now, once you understand that it's a craving, an addiction, et cetera, once you get past that, we have to look at the other thing that she mentioned. It depends on who the attention is coming from. The one chick just said she wants to be liked and things like that. She wants to know somebody likes her, et cetera, et cetera. Then the other chick said, I don't want a boyfriend, but I want the attention from somebody that, likes me and I like them and, and all that stuff. All that. I used to wonder why the chicks who are extra raunchy, and let's put Instagram to the side. I'm talking about low level local women who don't have 10,000 followers on Instagram, who don't like people, women in like the 1,000 to 5,000 bracket, somewhere around that. Women who got, the 5,000 friends on Facebook and stuff like that. I wonder why the extra raunchy version of those women in that bracket, post a butt and stuff like that. And this is like pre OnlyFans. And even today, there are still a lot of women who do that, who don't do OnlyFans and don't sell nothing on the internet as far as any type of sex. Some of them may be strippers. Some of them may just be regular women, because I do know some regular women who just be shaking their butt all the time and they got to show you their butt skin. I used to wonder, like, why do these chicks do this shit and go way harder than the average women when it comes to trying to get attention? But then, and I just got to keep it all the way real with you, sometimes it go good for me, but sometimes it don't. Why don't some of these chicks be fucking with me and answering my shit? And even then, it's like, okay, if you're not fucking with me, that's cool. I get it. Everybody ain't gonna fuck with me. Who are you fucking with? Who are you fucking with? And it don't be no sign of no dudes. And I'm gonna break it down for you. This is what it is. This is what it is. Because it used to confuse me. It may not confuse you, but I'm gonna still lay it down for you. This is what it is. When a woman puts herself out there and she's damn near naked, that is going to get far more attention. If you just take just one individual woman, that's going to get far more attention than anything she would do with her clothes on. Period, point blank. You take the same woman, you put her in some clothes, have her do whatever. She is not going to get the same amount of attention that she does damn near naked. So, of course, that's a no-brainer. But what you have to look at is, when you think about that, okay, so this chick is damn near always naked. She's trying to max out on the attention that she gets. She's trying to max out on the attention that she gets. Now, you could assume that this woman is insecure to some degree. I could get real deep and I could say, well, when it comes to like turbo whores, they have either some sexual trauma or they have some type of daddy issues, something along those lines that leads them to do this shit. Whatever. We don't gotta go that deep. But at the end of the day, they are trying to max out on attention. And it may be because they are insecure and they gotta fill that shit up. They got to fill that void or whatever the case may be. It might not even be that. It may just be they just have a crazy addiction that they have to feed and they just love the attention with all of their heart. It's like a fucking drug to them. So boom, you got that. When it comes to the attention, because this is one of the things I used to think, like, okay, so who is you putting this ass up for? If you're not fuck, because again, your DMs gotta look like a graveyard when you're doing this shit. Who is you doing this for? Like, what is it? When it comes to the guy that she wants, there's a guy that she wants, and yeah, of course she's putting this out. And if the guy that she is thinking of hits her up, everything is good, sunshine and rainbows, that's cool. And don't get it twisted. It may be a bunch of guys, however many guys it's gonna be. That's what it is. But when we get past that and we look at all the other people, she may not want any of these motherfuckers. If she get 1,000 messages, she might only want 5 motherfuckers. But guess what? At the end of the day, those 995 people that she don't want still want her. And the fact that she is wanted by so many people boosts her ego. Even if she don't want you, the attention that you give her that she doesn't reciprocate still feeds her ego. That's what it is. They absolutely love attention. They crave it. They love it. So I get it when Roger Allen Curry, rest in peace, says no free attention. He is a guy who was gaming way before. Like, he was gaming in the 80s and 90s and stuff like that. And he had that phrase, like, no free attention, because he understood women just like attention and things like that. He said no free attention because they will take the attention, run with it, and you get nothing from it. And all you did was boost their ego, et cetera, et cetera. And that's what it is. When you hear this stuff, if you, because I've messed with chicks like this, like, you be talking to this chick and she wishy-washy the whole time. And you could tell because she cold. And I'm not even saying that the chick in the video is cold. But, you know, if the chick that you're talking to is cold, if she is, like, beautiful or whatever, like, you know, she got other dudes trying to get at her all the time and stuff like that on a high level. So she wishy-washy. And this, I'm not going to lie to you, this is what you deal with. I'm an older dude now, but when I was younger, like, this is what you deal with when you dealing with them, like, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, possibly 23 and 24. Like, 25 is really the cutoff for, you know, some of the games that I'm talking about right here. But they'll be wishy-washy with you. They'll be uncertain. You know, sometimes they answer the text, sometimes they don't. But this is what happens. You finally link up. Y'all finally get together. You in the bed. And it's a bunch of resistance. It's a bunch of weird shit. And it's like, why the fuck is we even in the bed if you not trying to fuck? And you just got to dip. You got to get out of there, man. Because I'm not about to. No, it's too much resistance, dog. I'm not about to. No, we not about to do that. We not about to do that. If you ain't with the shits, if you're not melting like motherfucking butter, like, I'm not about to. We not about to do that shit. So it'd be women like that who just love the attention, like how she said, I want to cuddle with somebody, but like, chicks like that will entertain you and let you get all the way to the goal line. But then just, you know, you can't even kick a field goal in that motherfucker. And it'd be weird shit. And you don't want to deal with no weird shit like that. So with all of that being said, that's my take on the video. I could go into a lot more, but I'm not trying to drag this out, trying to make it short because they said a lot in this video. It's a very stupid video, but this is what actually happens inside chicks' brains. I'll catch y'all.